Hey there, this is Sam Flegal, and today I'm going to talk about how to prepare your board for oil painting. This is part 2 of my Kitchen Hoedkin painting, and last time I talked about what the Hoedkin were. They're house spirits. So once you've got your underpainting down or your sketch or your drawing, you want to seal it with something. I use acrylic matte medium. Now in order to get that on evenly, I put it in a spray bottle where I use 1 part matte medium and 1 part water and give it a good shake. Once that's all shaken up, you just spritz it on there. Now, of course, you want to make sure your board's clean of dust or any sort of debris, which is what I just did there. And then, yeah, just spraying it on. Really a pretty simple process. You want to make sure you have even coating, just kind of going back and forth. But the great thing about using this spray bottle technique is that once it dries, you won't have any brush strokes, there won't be any problems. There you can see turning my head to catch the light in order to make sure I've got all the surface area covered. And then apparently I got a few big dots, and I'm using a paper towel just to carefully remove those really big deposits. But we're going to sand it here in a little while, so even those wouldn't be a huge deal. But yeah, might as well get them out of there. So that's pretty much it. Next up, we're going to sand the board. So once again, I want to make sure it's nice and clean. I'm also feeling to make sure it's dry. I'm going to take a piece of 320 sandpaper. Yep, 320. That's the extra fine. It's going to make the board really smooth, which is something that I enjoy. And so once you kind of get a good grip on the sandpaper, sometimes it is easier with a little larger piece of sandpaper. You just want to go in a circular motion all throughout the board. So this part's not really that complicated. You just want to sand it to a nice smooth finish. All right, let's speed this up a bit. Once you got that first layer of sanding done, you want to brush it clean. And I like to do this with my hand because it allows me to feel the surface. The texture is very important to me. And so as I'm brushing away the excess matte medium that's been sanded off, I want to feel to know, and that way I'm able to figure out if there's still a few rough spaces, like here, the edges. So I'm able to come back in and make sure to hit those places, constantly feeling, and then cleaning and going back and forth just to make sure that I have the exact surface that I want in order to paint. I mean, you're going to be spending a lot of hours painting this thing. It's important to get your surface right in the first step. I mean, it really doesn't take that long, and the effort you put forth here is just going to make it a more pleasant painting experience as you move forward. All right, just cleaning off the last little bit, and yeah, looks good. I'm Sam Flegal, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little more about how to prepare a board to receive oil paint.